What policy is missing from your employment handbook? Hi, I'm Jane Muir and I'm a business lawyer in Miami. One thing that I like to avoid putting into an employee handbook is an arbitration clause. Now, a lot of lawyers prefer arbitration clauses, and there are good reasons to do that. For example, if you are a very large company and you can afford the expenses associated with arbitration. However, usually it's more cost effective to litigate in state court. Why? Because your tax dollars are what are paying the judges, their staff, the clerks, and all the expenses associated with managing that court venue. On the other hand, at an arbitration setting, you have to pay for all those people. So it comes to be a lot more expensive in the long run, even though it can resolve things quickly. So if your priority is resolving quickly, then arbitration may be good for you. Or if your priority is saving money, then I recommend not including an arbitration clause. It's always a great idea to include an anti-harassment policy in your handbook. Many states require this, although some companies are too small to need it. So it's really important to include something that allows people to express themselves and give complaints to management. Another policy that's important to include is a social media policy. Explain to your staff people what conduct on social media is not allowed in order to maintain their jobs at your company. There have been instances when people post personal political views that cause major damage to the company that have resulted in people having to lose their jobs. But without a social media policy, you would not have the right to terminate someone for their off-site opinions posted on social media. Always make sure to include an at-will employment disclaimer. Florida is an at-will state, which means you can terminate someone at any time for any reason, and therefore we have a lot of flexibility when it comes to hiring and firing. Make sure you include that in your handbook, because some might argue your handbook is a contract with the employee. Therefore, by putting in the at-will employment disclaimer, you can make sure that you'll have the total flexibility to decide on whether to continue employing someone or not. Your handbook is a legal shield if it's drafted right. Don't cut corners. Don't use Google. Don't copy and paste from someone else. You need someone who truly knows what to look for to draft an employee handbook that suits your company's precise needs.